Welcome back, everyone. Well, you voted for it, and tonight we're going to play it for the very first time. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's get to it. So this is going to be my very first time playing it. So far, I've completed Pokemon Sword, I've completed Pokemon Violet, and we just went through and did Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And so now we're going to do something a little bit different with Pokemon Legends Arceus. I've read it's different than all the other games, but it's very well liked. So I'm very excited. The Pokédex is done a little bit differently. It looks like you have to learn about the Pokemon. Lots of little missions and everything. So let's see how this goes. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. What is thy name? Logato. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Logato. Seek out all Pokémon, and thou shalt find me once more. Mysterious. All right. Here we are. And we're falling and falling. No, my phone. Hey, it's Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's a cool little symbol in the bottom right. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh, hey. Are you alive, my boy? Oh, nice winter hat. Man, look at that Cyndaquil. He is going nuts at the fire. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. I fell out of the sky, okay. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky. You understand. Come now, who in the world does that? I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I don't know where I am, bro. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. I just don't know anything. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crew! Boom. With a splash. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. Wow, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Logato. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these. Dude, I didn't get to read it. Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3, wait! Alright. So if we hold down L, we can dash. Anything around here? Oh, we are fast. Oh, look at that little Arceus symbol. What's this about? I can't move. Oh, hey, it's a phone? A fancy looking Arceus phone? Let me just look at it. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Alright, so... okay. Hey, there's the professor. This looks really nice. I have to say, I really like the graphics. I haven't seen any lag. It's a nice art style. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now that one is Rowlet. It can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Ooh. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. Boom! That Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Plish splash. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Oh, these are funny looking. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. You obtained 50 Pokeballs. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Okay, so these are handcrafted. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where the Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do so. Use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your Pokemon. Release the ZR button to throw a Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel a throw. Alright. Here's Oshawott. Oh, hey, what up, bud? Ooh, a little high. I thought maybe there'd be some angle there, but I guess not. In your face! Do I have to pick it up? Oh, no. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon! It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Logato. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. I mean, why would we be fearful of them? They're little guys. Alright, so, oh, there he is. Can you, like, duck and stuff? Okay. So let's just duck. Is that a thing in this? Oh, I see Cyndaquil, too. Oh, man, this whole, like, moving is kind of weird. Oh! What's up, dude? Don't mind me, just hitting the tree. Got him. Alright, see if we can get the last one without hitting a tree. I can hardly believe it, Logato. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Sure thing, pal. Where'd he go? There he is. We're gonna sneak up. Don't mind me. Oh, I stood up. Dude. Oh no. I'm surprised it went short, like... Oh, stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Alright, there we are. Down just a little bit. Oh no, stop moving. Got him! Oh no! Ah yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Okay. In your face! Stay in there. Alright. Got him. Alright. Kind of awkward. So it's basically Pokemon Let's Go Eevee with slightly different skills. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Logato, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Look at my phone. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokémon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokémon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokémon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me. Let's catch all Pokemon. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Dude, look at that mountain back there. What is going on? Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Jubilife? Let's go with that, like Jubilee, Jubilife. All right. Oh, are we looking at the mountain? Did we notice? Yeah, there you go. There you go. What is that all about? Got some sparklers up there. All right. Got some guards outside. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsmen. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. They just nod their heads. Yep, we're good. We good. Okay. Everyone's gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're on now is known to the locals as Canala Avenue. Dude, I can't read this fast. This village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet and not many to do it. And since we know so little of local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is the Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. Who's the professor? Got a speed read. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. Botheration. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge there and to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Hey, my phone. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Use the minus button to view the map on your phone. Oh, thank goodness we can just press a button for our phone again. That's the one thing I was not a big fan of Pokemon Eevee, is you couldn't just press one button to look at the map. You had to go in and find it. Alright. You can also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions to try to spot one of these markers. Alright, let's try it out. Let's see this map. Excellent. So we're gonna go... Oh! Oh, cool. Alright, so we're going up here. Oh my gosh, we're so fast. Just call me the Flash. What's up, dude? What? What is that on your face? Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Not as suspicious as that mustache, dude. Why'd he got a green mustache and gray beard? The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Alright. I see. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Yeah, man, I know the professor. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with the Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago, and had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite all right now. Logato here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. Oh. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silen's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silen? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silen. I hope I'm saying that right. Silen? Let's go with Silen. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. So you look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Okay. Be like that. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Oh, well, you know, that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and then explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass and forests, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Logato will come in. He's successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Logato. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Logato has a trial to pass. To join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Logato's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Logato, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Jeez. These guys are pretty serious here. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Head to the Survey Corps quarters you've been assigned. Alright. These people just standing around out here. Guess you go to bed, it looks pretty late. Alright, got a giant trunk. Place to cook food or heat or something. Sleep until morning in the futon in your quarters. That's a futon? That looks like it's a mattress on the floor. Ooh, got some books and some paper. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. To save your progress, press the up button to open the menu, then scroll with the ZL or ZR button until you reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable or disable autosave by scrolling to the help screen in the menu, then selecting settings. Alright, let's take a look at this menu. Let's press up. I had some trouble there selecting Rust. Game looks good. I really like this art style. What is this? It's raining Skittles. Whoa. Is that lightning or fire? What was that? The next day. Good morning, Logato. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. In an unfamiliar land, go to the Galaxy Team headquarters to hear about your trial from Captain Silene. Investigate. A nice fire in the sunken hearth can help keep the entire room heated. This chest looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Alright. Check out those sandals. Dash. Oh my gosh, so fast. The Survey Corps' office are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokémon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokémon, but against a whole pack? Outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the Medical Corps will put you to rights. That man's with the Security Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokémon. Without a partner Pokémon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene, Logato is here. You may enter. So serious. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokémon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokémon from the start? No one in the Galaxy Team has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokémon only yesterday? My trial shall be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy Team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps' satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Okay. Little fanny pack. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. The Galaxy Team's entry trial. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your Arc phone, and you can check the tasks you have waiting. There are 2 types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, Logato. Come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Logato absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Hey, we're getting our starter. Go on, Logato. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Well, I have an affinity for fire, apparently, so we are going Cyndaquil. Boom! Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yeah. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach, for me, will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Cuckoo! Flash. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Logato fell out of the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with research for now. Splish splash. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Wow, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. You obtain 20 Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Alright, let's do it. Dash. How'd she beat us there? Who's this guy with the big backpack? Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. Nice dress. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Okay. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenged you to battle. Man, this is some dope music. This really gets you going. I like this. Togepi, go Cyndaquil. About to cook myself some eggs. Whoa, fight, run, let's fight. Quick attack. Togepi is level 5. Oh, Cyndaquil's level 5 too. So we have 1 attack. Luckily we get to go first, so we will win. But man, it's gonna be close. And we win. You defeated Togepi. Battle decided. Oh, I like that, battle decided. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Level 6. New move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want, and select the Change Moves option. I don't know why I'm reading that. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use those Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. Alright, so maybe this guy's not so bad. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell Rest the Guardsman where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Knocked out by a Pokemon? Wait, Pokemon are coming after me? Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Alright, buddy. I'm going to the Obsidian Fieldlands. You're Logato, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Alright, I guess we're going here. You wish to go to the Fieldlands camp? Yes. Alright. So we don't actually like walk on the paths, we just travel there, I guess. It's a little different. Oh. We got a guard here. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor. Is something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Silene got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparing captain. But what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? Oh, dang. To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Logato's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me, then. Well, I'm sure Logato will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Just point me in the direction of the Pokemon. Oh, I guess we're... Wait, I had like 50 Pokeballs before. He took them all back? Not cool, bro. Alright. Bro, close your mouth. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. Dude is Austria. Oh, that's a nice view. Look at this. Obsidian Fieldlands. Alright, Bidoof. Hey, there's Bidoof. Time to get ready to catch it. Chonky little boy. The key is to aim carefully. Not that you seem to need my advice. I'm just sharing what I know. Hold down the ZL button to focus on a wild Pokemon and keep it in your sights as long as it's nearby. Alright, so ZL and ZR aims. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends not to run from people, so this will be easy. Okay. Well, one down. You caught a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. Catch catch a Starly, the second Pokemon species you need for your trial. Do they fly or are they on the ground? What is that? Oh, let's start. Wow. Where'd he go? Oh. He looks pretty big. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. Alright, so this one we duck for sure. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be harder to spot. Press the B button to crouch and make it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into the tall grass while crouched low, you'll be even harder for wild Pokemon to detect. Alright, let's do it. Crouch. What was that? What'd I do? Oh, so when you have them with ZL and then you ZR, automatically aims. That Starly's caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. I forgot. There's something I ought to teach you, since you're still new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us, have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Okay. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item? Press X. The Captain's a real expert on these things. Alright, so I guess it means we're going to get attacked. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Okay, so... Oh. I see. Okay. Just throw him at the tree. Oh, wow. Okay, he just caught all those berries. I see a guardsman. There. That's Shinx. Dude, I had like little vampire teeth. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? Yeah, more or less. Sure. I thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on a Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. When you use the ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing up above a Pokemon, the easier it will be to catch. An X icon above a Pokemon if it has picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've got to battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try to catch them. By now you've got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. It's easy to start a battle against a wild Pokemon. Simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your Pokemon at it. If you can see that you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon, press the X button. It will allow you to toggle. Alright. It's time to battle. Oh shoot, he already... Boom! Let's get it. Quick attack. That was quite a bit of damage. I should probably try to catch him. Let's use it. That's kind of weird. I can't just like... Oh. Okay. That's it. You caught Shinx. You approached those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokédex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful! I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Alright. Can I get some clothes now? Alright. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Logato. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field, in theory, though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come on now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits with our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene will be very pleased. You guys, wait for me. Oh, hey. I see a Pokemon. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Jeez. Congratulations, you've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. You received a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night, then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Alright, let's do it. When you're ready to get into uniform, make sure you use the mirror in your quarters. Okay. Let's go get changed. Change outfit. Do you want to change your outfit? Yes. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and your sandals. Oh. There we go. Alright, finish changing. Yes. Looks like we have slippers on or something. Alright, you changed into your Survey Corps uniform. Let's go. Back to the big building. Oh, look at that, they did it for us. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Oh ho, we have a hat now and a scarf. Sweet. Alright. Now, present yourself to the commander. Alright, where is he? In his office on the 3rd floor. Are we on the 1st or 2nd? Who's this guy? It's a brave new land we're living in, which means there's a whole lot to do. That's Kichi. A lot going on here. Looks like they're all open too. Ooh, this guy looks serious. A lot of books. I've been waiting for you. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Logato. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. What? Try to throw at him? Yeah. You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell from out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of a Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Logato, Pokémon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Mission complete. The Galaxy Team's entry trial. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this. You begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokémon. Here, you will need this. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. And 3,000 as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. Thank you. Got some salary there. Akari, you were an expert at crafting. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as the experienced craft person here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftworks. Mission: the basics of crafting. Alright. Visit the Craftworks to learn how to craft items. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Anth. I'm the local clother. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Well, I'm gonna change that. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Okay. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. This way to the craft works, Logato. This girl is fast. You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. Look at that mallet. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft. In this case, a Pokeball. Alright, they have them in camps too. Alright, we're going to select the Pokeball. Let's select one. You made a Pokeball. That was easy. Okay. The basics of crafting complete. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. You received a Pokédex. A volume for compiling the collected results of much Pokemon research. Professor Laventon continually adds to it with each report made on a new Pokemon species. Alright, Scene 7, caught 4. Tasks with unreported data, 8. Research points, 0. To the next rank, 500. So there's Oshawott that we saw, Rowlet that we saw, Cyndaquil that we caught. Okay. Number caught 1. Times you've seen it use quick attack, 4. Alright, so cool. Oh, nice. So you want to catch a whole bunch. You need to catch 25 of each. Catch them without being spotted. Defeat them in battle. Number of different forms you've obtained. What? Different forms? What's that mean? Like evolve? I don't know. Investigated the Bidoof that bother the village. Method unknown. Interesting. Okay. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Logato. Getting to work on the research tasks complete. Alright, or started or something. Started. Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? Oh. I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People who have something to ask you will have a request icon displayed above them. If you fulfill a request, you may receive a nice reward. Well, let's see what he needs. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Some Pokemon can undergo evolution, which can change their appearance and stats. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Wurmple can evolve. Activate guide. Okay. Cool. You're that newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and about to compile that Pokédex book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Now that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Not that I. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokédex the moment you've completed it. Alright, so ours isn't complete because we've only just caught it once. What is this one? Those ears. No, I can't recall them. I know Shinx's ears had odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use. I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. Well, I might just happen to have one, sir. Alrighty, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it. Its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them, kinda like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Complete request. And he gave us 3 potions. Nice. Alright, let's check our map. Looks like there is one more quest over to the left. Let's just check this. Alright, that looks like it's to leave the village. Well, we're over an hour in. We have completed the first few missions. I think this is a good place to take a break, and in the next episode we will continue on with getting to work on research tasks. Thanks everybody for joining me on our first episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I hope you guys tune in again. Catch you next time. Thank you and good night.